So really, bro. Good morning, YouTube. What it is? See me, man. Just waking up. I'm gonna be doing some multiple streaming today. That's why I'm starting early.
We're at Virginia Tech, and that means it's time for Enter Sandman. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. The Hokies will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. And now on second down for this offense. After the run, now to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter, and you're not playing great out.
Virginia Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. And 7.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Sparks. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The run from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Using the quick game. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Connection to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But
he's going for the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Sparks. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
would have been.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand. I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to.
Turning it on. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try the right side. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4. And
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Hokies. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Pringle. Inside the 45. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying down the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Tennessee. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Looking for a man. It's Sparks. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Trying play action. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught over the middle. It's Gibbs. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Pringle. Crosses the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Ooh, they called timeout.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Sparks. Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Flying out to the left. He scooped it, and he scored with it. Took the fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
Oh, my boy. Oh, you come back. All right.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Breaks into the open. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking for a man. It's Sparks. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Oh, come on,
and here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think he does a really good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue to run even on third down right now.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Dumps it off in the flats. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Love the coverage.
Where is my boy at? Don't tell me he out for the game.
Giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to buy time. Slings it downfield. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Sparks. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Hamilton. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down. And we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll get rid of it. Lost the defense. He's wide open. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
He just did, boy. They know that was a touchdown, bro.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A first down run in the red zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll run it from the gun. Find some fresh air. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming in.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding in. injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here on third down for this offense. To the air, it's Dyer. Fires to the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's second and long. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Smashes through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the ground. He's got it again. Plows through the defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the try is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later into the fourth quarter, later in the game.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Williams looking for a man. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Hokies decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give to the tailback. Turns it on in midfield. Right down the gut of the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to...
It's a fumble! That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint,
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to...
Ohio State. Man, go ahead, let me get him, bro. Don't leave me alone, bro. Let me get him, bro. Let you ride.
Here we go, folks. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, last season's national champions.
The squad here today looking to put on a show.
Taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Canes will kick this deep to start us off. Returner decides to field it. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this deep.
Let's see what they bought then. Let's see what they bought. And they're running 7-2. Let's see. Okay, we got 3 plays. Tied it up. 3-3. They don't score.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
He ain't even throwing no touchdown. So we got rushing TD. So we ain't got no picks. We got no sacks either. We got some tackles. Let's see. Great defense, but defense came through. Or should I say offense came through in the end, but defense was holding on to 10. State got that, man. Dang, man. Money on this one. Pass block 79. Run block 76. Run block power 77. Run block finesse 80. Pass block power 79. Pass block finesse 74. Impact 73. That's good for a 3-star. Only I just improve his awareness, his agility, and his impact blocking, and he'll be straight. Let's see if Rico can match that. Actually, wait, nah. Oh, we balling.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Second. That's just the third game now. The DBs getting me picks, man. What's going on, man? What taking you so long? Really? Maybe I really just want to visit the campus. I can't be mad at that. That boy really just want to come on campus.
When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it... We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Whoever was in the backfield, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Okay, Brazil. It's a freshman coming through. Oh, yeah, bro. We are litty. Okay, got the 5-star. I was gonna say, maybe he just wanted to really look at campus. Yeah, man, I was just waiting on the back ends. I be on point, man. Can't tell me, boy, I do this recruiting, boy. My offense versus their defense.
And the Tigers will kick it away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big.
The end zone has a lane.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. 1st and goal for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after
somebody injured, that's who just got hurt.
Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense gets their first crack now. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He's found some room at the 45. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. Handoff to the back, leading them off. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And on second and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First and 10 play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Allen. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Offense on the field to take over. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Looking deep for the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
He's back to throw again on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 11. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Allen. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. What a kick. It's good from 55. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that...
This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a...
Yeah, they had us at number 2. Georgia want some, bro. Indiana trying to. I tell you what, everybody just wants some of Debo.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And I believe that's everybody. 89%. That was everybody, wasn't it? Flash right now assists at number 2. said we'll let him walk. I need people who know multiple offense.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially
Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
People call it pass. Had space it up, huh? And that's me. Man, I do got a foul offensive line. how many All-Americans we got. Okay. So 2 first team. 2 second team. Oh yeah, my freshman line. Ooh, okay, I was gonna wait till the end of the season for that. That's how these brackets look like. So Clemson in there, and SMU in there. Defense really united for. I see why, man. Oh, man. It's just my secondary, bro. That's all.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We're coming in the season living the season how we came in against the same team. This about to be something here. Okay, we started it off with 2 picks apiece back to back. So 4 interceptions in the first, 2-3 minutes of the game.
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What it is. What that supposed to cost? Oh yeah, 20. Made it cost 0. How do all my QBs gotta leave, bro? Oh, I get it. I get it here. Yeah. Oh well. Get all of these. Which would be a 4th round. So none of my QBs want to come back. Oh, shit, come on, bro. You know what? He can go. Yeah, I need you to come back, bro. Oh, nah. Well, like 5th round. QB. I need? Okay, so now I know what I need. Okay, I got the quarterbacks. I need a fullback. answer the phone. But yeah, okay. Oh no, look at all of y'all's right. Why did I let y'all was left? I wanna look at this speed. Um, Sam. Well, look at that. Top Sam. Mike. I would say, come on now. Ooh, 6'5", 227. I'm an 8, man. His throwing power 90. Yeah, I'm gonna pick you up. Okay. I'm liking John Carter so far. I'm liking Yancey even more. Hello? Hello? Hello?
What you sleep?
No.
What the hell you doing?
I'm just up chilling.
Huh?
Nothing, just up chilling.
Do you have weed?
No.
Do you need weed?
Yes, I do.
Do you rather me get the weed for you or you want to get your own weed?
Um, will you able to bring it with you if you get it?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you so
Oh,
I can let her know.
yeah. Because nobody down here really got anything
Okay.
good.
So I had my most recent weed I had was gelato cake. It was alright, but uh, I had Obama Ranch, which was good. I had Willy Wonka, which is good, and I had cherry.
Um, okay. Okay, I heard gelato cake and I heard Willy Wonka.
So cherry lemonade, that was pretty good, and Obama Ranch, that was good too.
Okay. Like what you got like the only one who got the least
Huh?
let me get okay, let me get some of the Obama ranch.
Obama Ranch.
Yeah. And some of that Wonka.
All right, you need blunts and stuff.
Yeah, I just need yeah.
All right, what kind of blunts you want?
Game, whatever, silver diamond.
All right, I'm about to go get it real quick before you leave.
Okay.
I'll bring it on my break.
Alright, I appreciate it.
All right.
passing game. Yeah, Braves are gonna be something for real. Brazil. I don't mind putting Holiday right now, to tell you the truth. I've been here for 3 hours, man. I am going to end it here. Alright, YouTube, till next time.